This is the J-Hawks Sports Network, powered by Heartland Technology.
All right, a couple minutes here in the pregame of our second contest tonight. Oelwein Huskies and the Jesup J-Hawks Boys teams facing off for the second time this season. J-Hawks coming in ranked with a top rank, I would guess, in the NICL East with a 4-0 record in the conference play, 9-5 overall. Oelwein 0-5 in the NICL East with Jesup, but 1-14 overall. The only win coming first game of the season against Stormont, 63-39, and it's been a 14-game slide since then for Oelwein and head coach Michael Molis. Girls did pick up the win here moments ago, 60-23, but coming into this, we'll have the starting ops very shortly, but we just went through senior night, a ton of senior boys on this squad, very unusual.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is very unusual. We typically have more guys than girls just because over the last couple of decades we've just had much stronger numbers in the guys programs than the girls. But this year in particular, I don't know, I'd have to count them up. We must have had close to a dozen seniors or 10 or so. I don't know what it was. I can't count that high. I'd have to take my shoes off to get it done. I don't have that much energy, but we got a number of them.
10.
10.
Good, you
okay.
did 10. Congratulations.
Good. 4 out of our 5 starters, of course, are seniors. So hopefully that once this year's over and we come back next winter, we've got a whole brand new batch of ballers that we can plug in and just pick up where we left off.
Yeah, it's just going through here. When you look at this roster of 2 sophomores and 1 freshman and 3 juniors. So starting lineups now with Dan Fox.
A junior number 5, Carter Keene. A sophomore number 20, Garrett Keel. A senior number 23, Cole Hamilton. A senior number 32, Ethan Weber. The Huskies are coached by Michael Wallace, assisted by Drew Benmeyer and Michael Vandenhall. And now for our Jayhawks, a sophomore number 0, Jack Miller. A senior number 2, Parker Nicole. A senior number 15, Carter Eden. A senior number 23, Carson Lena. And a senior number 24, Corbin Fueling. The Jayhawks are coached by Joe Smythe, assisted by Rodney Phillips, Steve Rock Sabers, and Steve Schmidt.
All right, we are ready for, as Dan Fox would say, some basketball here in Jesup tonight. And on a senior night, a lot of people in the stands, but a good showing with the very comfortable-looking student section tonight.
Yeah, a fair amount of PJs and sweatshirts over there amongst the students. Got a couple new pairs of shoes on the court, it looks like tonight. Corbin Fueling and cousin Jack Miller, it appears, both have new sneaks. Corbin's, you're not going to miss those. He might have picked those up off a roadway somewhere. Looks like something a construction worker would wear.
Or a prison retention program of some sort. Underway here, first quarter, as everybody's on their feet, waiting for that first basket to drop for the Jayhawks. And first chance at it is Parker McCone. And here's come the Huskies, wearing the dark purple with the lavender numbers, white trim, white grayish trim, I guess. Jesup with the white uniforms, orange and blue trim. And following in, trying to get on the basket, get on the board first is Oelwein and Keel.
Jayhawks working the ball around the perimeter, trying to be very intentional with their offense early on here as they do feed the big man Lino inside as he spins his way to the hoop. for the first 2 points of Jesup's night.
And Carson Lee now leading this team in so many facets. When you're looking at 21 points a game, shooting 68%, 11.5 rebounds per game. He has 3 assists per game as well. And he's going to graduate, go on and be on the track team over at UNI next year.
That ball initially called off, I thought, Corbin Fueling, but they did reverse their decision. It was off Oelwein, so it's going to stay at this end of the court. The Jayhawk end of the court, I should say, as Corbin launches the 3, no good. A little strong. Quickly back the other way by Keel. Working around the perimeter.
Oelwein Huskies again looking for that second one of the year. And these are, this can be kind of scary sometimes when you look at a team that needs the win maybe more than you do. Miller, deep 3, side of the rim. Lee now pulls it off, bounces off the face of Weber, and twists his ankle in the process as Weber hobbles back on defense for the Huskies. And we are going to see a timeout. And Coach,
I believe that was just out of bounds on the far side.
Just out of bounds.
Yeah,
but we're going to make a substitution here with a little bit of a
Tarek Pryor into the game. He's going to come in for Ethan Weber, who, as Nate said, tweaked his ankle a bit on that last play. And going back to something you started to say just a moment ago, these games can be scary, Nate, because you got a team in Jesup who's currently 9-5, but sitting atop the Nickel East pod at 4-0. Actually, are we 4-0 or 5-0? One of the two. And then of course Oelwein, who has just has struggled the entire season. So it's sometimes easy to have a bit of a letdown in these games. But let's hope that's not the case with the Jayhawks.
Quick pull down for Miller, down floor to McCone.
Great pass by Miller over the entire defense. Drops it in like a football pass to McCone, who just kisses the backboard and in.
Yeah, and Jack missed the entire football season with injury and surgery, and he didn't get a chance to throw that, but he looks like he's in good throwing condition right now as he gives it to a quarterback that was on the field last year with McCone, or this last fall.
Right, and as we've seen from Miller the past, kind of since Christmas, I guess, his shot has really come around. It was a little rough in the early going. Didn't have his form, operating exactly how he's used to having it operate, and he's got it all figured out now. And of course, he had 8 3-pointers. Was that last week already?
Yeah, that would have been Saturday against WSR.
And of course, his cousin Corbin just behind him with 7 3-pointers. So pretty amazing shooting effort
points
on the
between
day.
the two of them. 5-minute mark, game's rolling. We'll push into Lee now, twist and go.
Lee now gets it in deep like that. It's not very often he's going to miss those shots. He has such outstanding touch around the rim there. Jack Miller forces the turnover, takes it up, easy layup. And Coach Mullis is going to take a 30-second timeout, have a conversation.
Jesup under the head coach Joe Smines, assisted by this program by a whole slug of people that help out this boys program with Nick Donnelly, Steve Schmidt, especially in the varsity and JV ends of things, and then Rodney Selesky, Michael Johnson, I guess also in on the JV end of things, and freshman Soft, and Brock Sabers helping out. Kendall Earls, Natalie Evans, Macy Gravonic, Chloe Wright, Avery Youngblood, Jaden Griffith, all on the support staff for Coach Smines.
And we can't forget Mad Dog.
Yep, Matt Carlson down there. Support role.
Mad Dog Carlson, he is our professional stat keeper. And,
eternal optimist.
All around outstanding Jayhawk fan. Miller turns Oelwein over again. Will draw the foul as he attempts to lay up no good, but he will go to the line to shoot a pair. That foul is against Carter Jeans. Oelwein, the 6-foot junior guard, leading score. I believe the leading scorer for the Husky.
Only scorer.
Only scorer. Not on this night. I'm talking
Cole
about.
Hamilton would be that role with
Okay.
11 points. Jeans has 8.7. Keel at 4.4.
Gotcha.
So 11 points as Miller gets the drop and one out of bounds. It will stay towards the Huskies as they are playing towards that north basket here in the gym, South Gym here in Jesup.
Brevin Dahl in for even. Brevin always adds a nice spark when he comes in. He gets up and down the court very quickly. Big block by the beast, Carson Leno.
Oelwein hangs on to
And
it,
the
but
turnover.
Carson takes it away again. And Oelwein has struggled with turnovers this year, giving up almost 23 turnovers a game. 335 coming in tonight, total turnovers through 15 games.
The foul's going to go against Jack Miller. Jack's first. Jesup's first. That's going to send Carter Jeans to the line. 3:55 to go in this first period. On a brisk night in Jesup. Carter knocks his first down. Duncan Tripp and Canal Saucer in for Cox and Hamilton.
Missed free throw. With Dahl recovering that, Miller brings it up, and now here's Leno trying to go to that basket again, and he finds that ball in the hoop to go down. He's going to take to 6 points. Quickly back at the other end for Oelwein. We'll slide over here with Pryor. Missed shot. Jesup trying to convert again. Deep three from Miller, lined up, doesn't go in.
Just a bit right on that. Jesup all over him on defense, attempting to steal nearly every pass and dribble out there.
Jeans, his shot misses. Again, he's the third leading scorer on this team. Fueling, a little kick out to McCone, no look left. Go baseline, what can Vol find? Finds a block, but a deep three from McCone, in and out, pulled down from Lee now, bounce off the board, get him to 8 points.
You know what I like about Brevin Dahl pushing the ball up the court? There is never any heads down with him. His head is always up, surveying the situation, looking for the open man. Never really planning anything in advance. He's very in the moment, and that's a great way to create some opportunities for your teammates, as we see Parker McCone get the steal, run out layup.
More fast break points. He's at 4.
Parker just a little bit too aggressive on that steal attempt. He's going to commit the foul. His first. Carter even back into the game for the Jayhawks, as is Ethan Weber. Must be feeling better from his ankle sprain or ankle injury for the Huskies. And then Carson Cox also back into the game for the Huskies.
2-minute mark, deep three, corner shot. Fueling will find that right in front of him. He looks like he was going to maybe dish that off, takes it on his own. Miller let Jeans by him, goes to the hoop, draws the foul.
Brevin was there, man. He was there. All he had to do was plant his feet, get straight. He was going to draw. He was going to get the offensive, or he was going to get the charge call. Instead, he's going to gather his first foul of the night.
Free throw drop in. Give credit to Jeans right there, as He's now at 3 points total. Some changes in the lineup, it appears, maybe. But I saw a purple jersey come in.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at the side panels on the scoreboard, and I missed it.
I think Weber maybe came back in the game. Rebound from Sauser. Missed shot from Jesup.
Tarek Pryor into the game for the Huskies. I think that might have been the man that you saw sneak in.
Sauser on the 3. Will dish into Lee now. Dahl was coming right at him. Can't get it to fall. Dahl has a rebound. Foul looking for somebody. There's a big man. Dish it off. Little twirl from Even.
Awesome. Love that.
Get him on the board. All starters have scored.
Beautiful ball movement by the Jayhawks.
Dahl has been our only substitution for Coach Smines so far tonight, as he's in for McCone right now.
Oh, nice dump off by Weber.
Yep, Cox was there to pick it up, put it off the board. There's Dahl. He comes baseline. Stops short on the defense, and we'll draw the foul. Missed the shot.
He'll get to shoot a pair. I think the crowd has grown even larger.
Yeah, good student section tonight.
You know, the senior night always brings out a few more people than usual. But yeah, you're right, we have a huge student section. We've got a fair number filling up this side of the gym as well. Got some recent graduates down here. Jesup leading 21-11 with 30 seconds to go in this first period. Weber with the ball, back on the court after suffering a minor ankle injury previously in the game.
Hamilton dishes that off. Going to get it back. Is he going to get over Even? Backboard, no good. Oelwein retains possession. Weber.
That's charged.
Weber goes after it, and he will get dinged.
Yeah. Brock Steinloggy set to check into the game.
14th foul for Oelwein.
He'll replace Weber. Weber with, that was just his first foul. I'm still not seeing a foul on the board for Brevin Dahl, so I may have called the wrong person there previously, but I'm pretty sure he does have one foul to his name.
21-11 is our score as we get through that first stanza, and Jesup continuing to dominate this first half as leading scorer for the Jayhawks. Sitting, we're not really looking at tremendous scoring right now, but it's been pretty spread through this team. Lee now with 8 points. Jack Miller's got 3, McCone with 4. Even had that basket in there, fueling with a basket. Other side of things for Oelwein, you got 3 for Jeans. And I got to take a break for Carter Rout's drum solo.
I love that big smile on his face every time he finishes.
Yeah, you got it's like the regular between first and second quarter tradition that we're getting into. I saw him over there earlier just going through the motions, make sure he had it right. He could have went on for another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, and I would have loved it. He's you said he's in a band?
He's in a band. I think he played at Sturgis Falls last year. I think some instructor he had as far as music or whatever has a band, and he got into that. His dad was telling me the story.
Cool.
I don't know if he has groupies yet or not. I'm sure he does.
I mean, why else do you get into a band?
I don't know. For the love of the art, I suppose. Is that accurate?
So. It's for the groupies, Nate.
Yeah.
Oelwein with a misfire. Only wholesome groupies, though. We're not talking about anything scandalous here. Corbin Fueling, deep three, no good. Carter even almost gets the rebound. It does go to the Huskies.
Come up top of the board. Wow, I'm surprised that one went, but Hamilton was able to get it to fall in. City with 2 points, 21-13, and ball gets loose off the hands of Lee now. It will be Oelwein's.
Jesup going a little bit cold here in the final minute or so of the first half, and now into the second half.
On that right side with Keel. Oelwein, I feel like if they can prevent that ball from the turnover, they could probably win a lot of games. It's not that they don't have some talent on this team, I don't think.
Scrappy. Yeah, it's tough when what'd you say, they're turning the ball over how many times a game?
Yeah, like 20, 21 times a game on average.
That's just it's tough to get in the win column when you're giving the ball to the opposition that many times.
Left-handed free throw, no good off the hands of Lino. Carson averaging 21 points a game. Parker will pick up Keel on that dribble. Oelwein continue to move. Some motion offense, moving that in with Hamilton, and a loose pass is going to see a fast break. Escape with Fueling, misses the shot, does get fouled.
Fueling to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. See if he can make it 2 here. As the Huskies have narrowed the gap a bit early in the second quarter.
Lino, 9 points, and there's Fueling as he gets a turnover, and even with the rebound.
My man even right there, clean things up.
Nice setup, give and go for Oelwein.
Yeah, great cut by Carter Jeans.
Jesup is in the bonus. And a little weight up from Lee now. Waits for that shot as the defense needed to fly past him. He goes to 11 total.
Garrett Keel hitting the deck there. Must have got some feet tied up.
Hamilton.
Huskers looking to get it inside, and they do finally.
Whistle blown. Colonel Sauser trying to get inside. He draws it.
Carter even with the foul. Carter's first. Team 4th.
Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from head girls coach Jordan Conrad on a dominating win over the Huskies earlier tonight.
Parker McCone in for the Jayhawks. And for the Huskers, we have Cox, Pryor, and who else snuck in on me? Was that, it must have been Weber coming back into the game.
Looks like Brady Reyes may be getting ready to come back or come in the game for Jesup as they'll go 7 deep now. 28-19. Oelwein's been only averaging almost 39 points a game, giving up 63 compared to Jesup's 71 a night, and giving up about 57 on the scoreboard. Fueling comes in.
Fueling in for Weber, and Cole Hamilton in for the Huskies. He's going to replace Pryor.
Take him to 12 on that free throw. Jesup going to take full advantage of the bonus.
Got to give a shout out to our friends Christy and Brian Van Brocklin, who are watching the game tonight, as they often do. No longer living in Jesup, longtime residents of Jesup. No longer living here, but still tune in to watch the game, so we're happy to have them aboard. Miss you guys. Well, we miss Christy anyway. We don't care so much about Brian.
Carter a little bit too, maybe.
Yeah, I do. We miss the kids. The kids and Christy.
Who were you talking about again? What was his name?
That guy that
Bart?
always
Was it Bart?
lived.
Yeah,
he was just there at their house all the time. I don't.
Yeah. Seemed to just be in the way. Continue with the free throws. Cernlino.
10-point lead for the Jayhawks. 5 minutes to go is second quarter.
Mark McComb made the freshman at the timeline. Sauser. Dish from Hamilton. Try and lob that in. Little turnaround jumper, no good. Pulled down from Dole. Jack Miller. Just kind of laid off on some deep shooting, just letting the ball get shot by his teammates, and give that credit to Fueling. Shoots it up, gets right back on defense.
Corbin likes that little floater, that little running floater. Cox with the layup. Two different colored shoes. I think they make him faster. He gets down the court pretty quickly.
Jesup with basket, continued to build as McCone sitting with 6 points. You buy 2 pairs of shoes, or is that actually 1 pair of shoes? One's purple, one's gold.
My assumption is that's 2 pairs of shoes.
You just hope when he packs them, he doesn't just pack 2 lefts.
That would be an unfortunate situation. Would you just run in a circle all night?
I don't know. Like the guy in Dog Show. One with 2 left feet.
Carter Even will check back into the game. He'll replace Parker McCone. Same team. Brevin Dahl brings it down quickly up the court.
Under 4 minutes, Lino will dish to Fueling.
Boy.
Didn't think much about that. He shot that ball, just put him up.
Very
Miller's
good.
wide open. He'll go in, a little floater, right side. Miller, take him to 5 points. Oh, that's his second, isn't it?
Brevin just kind of wrong place. Well, not the wrong place. He was in the right place. He just got tangled up. He wasn't not even attempting to make contact, I don't think.
18 fouls for Oelwein. That takes Jesup up to 6. They'll be in the bonus. Even on the free throw, rebound. 10 points for Sauser.
Miller, no good on the jump. Jump shot, I should say, not the jump. Near turnover. Huskies stick with it. Still trying to work that ball inside.
Yeah, Jesup doing a good job of not allowing much of that, and turnover will this time be on a travel.
That was a well-defended play by Carter. Even forced that turnover, forced the travel.
They'll look right side to Fueling. Kind of missteps, gets it over to Jack. Push into Even, draws a foul. Ball goes behind that backboard. Oelwein's 9th team foul. And Evans' first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Got it.
Carter Even, one of the 10 seniors on this squad. Losing a lot of height then next year when you look at 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 6'5".
Yeah, I don't know what we have coming up. We haven't grown. Seems like for decades we just haven't grown anybody real big. Lino, of course, is no slouch at 6'5". But there was a time in Jesup where 6'5" was not uncommon.
Yeah, you're coming up next year. You got Jacob Gexley at 6'5". You got
Anthony's looking at me. How long ago was that? Well, that was about 3 decades ago.
The bounce, kick that out. Oelwein's not pushing the shot. They take a chance with Hamilton. He gets one to go. He's at 7. 2-minute mark. Lee now, no look, over to Miller, comes baseline, leans in. He knew where he was going.
Such nice touch. You know, he's
7.
on the run and he's moving pretty fast, and just get that float in the hoop like that. That's a phenomenal touch. Steal by Brevin.
Yeah, nice little touch in. Now Fueling gets out of it. Just to push that to Miller. And Lee now wants it. Triple team, he takes it off the box and in.
Yeah, I just don't know what you do about that if you're the defense.
17 points for the big guy. And even take tries, but Miller intercepts that for what, his 3rd fast break layup?
So quick. It's a really cool play because Lino and I don't know who else was, they were kind of up there almost decoy, and got the kid nerved up, and he tried to make a pass, and then Miller comes out of nowhere and steals it. And we're going to see Carter Jeans and Steinlage come in for the Huskies.
Steinlage on the inbound, quick dish, banks that in. Cole Hamilton, the senior. He's at 9, 45 seconds.
Tough pass, got away from Corbin. Corbin's taking the blame on that one, communicating with his big man. It was my bad.
Across the midcourt, Carter Jeans. Parker went after that one. Looked at a wide open 3, pulled back from Jeans. Oelwein will continue to work the arch. 3 attempt, no good from Sloggy. And now Fueling. Little last second look back over to Dahl. Comes out of bounds. It will be Jesup ball.
It's interesting. Garrett Keel watched that go out of bounds. I'm not sure he couldn't have just reached out and grabbed it. Looking for Jack Miller to take the final shot. Nope. Over to Corbin Fueling.
Misses a dribble and launches it up, hits that rim, and that'll be halftime.
For a turnaround jumper, that was not a bad effort off the front of the rim, but it was on the mark. We're going to have Coach Conrad come up.
Is he on his way up? Yeah, making his way this way. 45-32 is our halftime score. Jesup outscoring Oelwein only by 3, so a very strong second quarter for Oelwein. When you look at a total of 15 points right now for Sauser, who came off the bench for the Huskies. 6 for Jeans, you got 9 for Hamilton, 4 for Cox. On the Jesup side of things, Lee now sitting with 17 points, a fair amount of points coming from the free throw line. 9 for Miller, 6 for McCone, 4 for Even, and 4 for Fueling. As joining us right now, head basketball coach for the Jayhawk girls team, Jordan Conrad stepping in. And Jordan, coming in tonight, 12 to 10 after the first quarter. Guys get out of the game a little bit quicker than you did last night, but different type of opponent.
Yeah, definitely. They came out with a good game plan. Oelwein did. They came out strong and knocked some shots down early on us. We came out a little sluggish again. Just didn't have quite the sense of urgency. I think some of that probably comes with just all of the energy we spent last night.
Yeah.
We had to spend a lot of energy last night to fight back all night, and the girls played a lot of minutes, but made some adjustments, and we were able to create some momentum for ourselves to kind of, we get a couple baskets in a row, and all of a sudden you find that little bit of extra energy.
Yeah, and you have some of the same players in there, and it took a little while for Treptow to kind of find her way, but again, Peyton Bowe steps up. Your freshman, had 18 last night, and she was right back at it tonight again. Yeah,
she's been playing really well of late. She had a couple real nice games early, and then I wouldn't say she really dropped off. Just the scoring wasn't quite there. She was doing a lot of really other good things for us, and I know she wanted to find ways to continue to contribute scoring the basketball. But we continued to have conversations with her about, the scoring will come. You just got to keep playing the game. Don't force things. When the ball gets swung to you on good swings, reversals, and things like that, just be ready to shoot the basketball or attack in those situations and take advantage of them. In these last 3 games, I think she's done an outstanding job at that. She hasn't forced stuff. She's made good decisions when she's gotten inside. We talked with her previously that once in a while she got inside. She'd attack well, and then she would try to force things at times, and just, picking her spots of when she's going to be aggressive and try and go score it versus, every time mixing it up some. And she shot the ball well the last 3 games. She's been in double figures the last 3,
right,
and led us tonight in scoring. So, yeah, big time for a freshman.
So coming out of the halftime, really on fire. And it was, you set up a rapid third period, kind of pulled things back in that fourth, but talk about coming out of halftime. Was it kind of the game plan of, we're going to go, we're going to see what you guys can do, because you put up quite a few points compared to their 4 points in that third period.
Yeah, we did a really good job in the second half. I think we held them to 8 total. But, yeah, just 4 in the third. We changed up a little bit how we wanted to pressure the basketball, and I think we had success with it early, and we tried to get it out of their best ball handler's hand and trap her a little bit more, and it led to some girls doing a really good job of anticipating, speeding them up, getting them playing at a pace that we like to play at and they're not comfortable with, because that's a pace we like to play at all the time, and that's not a pace they really ever like to play at. So that we're just trying anything we could do to speed the game up. And we tracked possessions, and possessions went way up in that third and fourth quarter. So that was just evident with the way we were able to pressure the basketball.
Talk through, you had the 2 seniors that got honored tonight with actually more than 2 seniors. Alexis Larson, Amanda Treptow, and looking at J.C. Lang. You look at those 3 girls that have played a lot of minutes for you in your time, and even during Tom's time. Talk about just their impact on this program, and even the impact they've had on these young girls that have hit the floor varsity-wise this season.
Yeah, they've had a tremendous impact on this program. They've put in so much time to this program, all 3 of them. JC was out for a year and then came back to us,
right,
but she stepped right in, and it was like she didn't miss a beat when she came back, the way she shoots the basketball for us. And all of them do so much just beyond the game of basketball for us, helping with our youth kids. And the youth kids love having them around when we're doing camps and stuff, and they're always more than willing to be there and volunteer and give a couple hours every night to just be there with the younger kids, and that just speaks to how good of kids they are. On the floor, like you said, they've played a lot of minutes for us over, in my 3 years, all of them have done a really good job, and their roles have evolved throughout the 3 years they've been with us. And what's so great about them is they've haven't questioned any of it. Whatever we've asked of them on whatever night it may be, they're willing to do that. And Larson, I think, is one that we've done that more than anybody with. her responsibilities and what we want her to do have really changed since her sophomore year when she was playing for us. And then even this year to what we ask her to do. One night she's got to bang in the post all night, and the next night we put her on their best, 2-player, and, she's got to go out and guard the perimeter. And, that's not easy to make that adjustment every night to how you got to defend. You got to bang inside, and then you've got to be quick on your feet on the outside with who you're guarding. And she does a really good job of just doing whatever's asked and working her tail off whenever she does it.
Well, that's a set of girls that, when we transitioned from Coach Klein's offense to your offense, a little bit of night and day. So, they had been trained one way, and then you came in with this different style. And, this is that last group that remembers that a little bit.
Yeah. And, probably it's a good thing. Tom had some good stuff, and he built some good habits into the girls that a couple of them that we probably need to get back to once in a while. I'm sure we drive.
You too, probably, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we drive Tom a little nuts once in a while with some of the quick shots we take and things like that. I know Coach Oberhauser even has some heartburn over some of them. He's a little bit more like Tom, but he's getting used to the style we want to play.
Right.
And, we've got girls that can shoot the basketball, and we got girls that can put it on the floor and take you to the rim. And so we got to take advantage of that and use their skill set. It's not that we don't have, like when Tom was coaching, we didn't have 2 girls that are big and inside that we can just, run high-low with them or just put them both on the block and
you barely
go
had
to work.
7 girls.
Yeah, so we don't have the size to do some of the things that they did in the past. There might be a time for it, but right now we've got a lot of quickness and a lot of girls that want to get out and run and play hard and play fast. They have fun doing it, and that makes them play even harder when they're having fun doing it. So we'll keep doing what we're doing for now.
So we get through the weekend. I'm sure you get a practice scheduled in there at least. And then last regular season home game coming up on Tuesday with Union. Talk about that. Season's is waning.
It is. It's gone by quick. I think I almost got the girls in some tears before the game talking to them. And I told them, I wrote the number 7 on the board and asked them if any of them knew what that represented. And none of them did. And I said, counting tonight, you have 7 days that we're going to be together for the regular season. That's it. That's all we're guaranteed together anymore. And a couple of them took it to heart,
Sure.
And so, which is great. I heard them talking after the game. A couple of them said I was about ready to cry, and that's just how close some of the girls that we have. And but yeah, it doesn't get any easier next week. Union played us really tough the first time. A 12-point game maybe, and then we're back at Wapsie, who we just battled with, last night. So, and then we finish up at Columbus, who's 500, but has been in some tough games and got a couple of nice wins.
So, Coach, it's been great where you're at so far, and the girls have seemed to find the groove. Just get them started in that first period, right, and see if they can carry it through the first through 4 periods. Coach, good. Congratulations, and we will talk again coming up on Tuesday as we get into February with Union.
Thanks, appreciate it.
That's head coach Jordan Conrad as the girls win tonight by a final score of 60-23, go to a record of now 15 and 3 in this 21-22 season. And boys action, we're going to continue on as we won't step away. Just keep talking as Luke will come in and join us again, and just looking at where we're right now, and it kind of really hits you that these teams, the season's not too far off when you look at the boys. Having a little more room in their season than the girls do. Girls have Union on Tuesday, Wapsie Friday, and then Columbus the following Tuesday, and then it's regular season or postseason play. It's coming to an end. You get senior night and then playoffs around the corner.
This happens to us every year. We'll be sitting here, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, we're almost done with this.
Well, it threw us last couple of years because they were doing senior night so early. You didn't think much of it, and now it's like, okay, we're back to the regular schedule of honoring the seniors after or close to the end of the year. Usually do that on a Friday night game, and that's why we're doing it tonight. It's not the regular end of the regular season at home just yet.
Right.
Jesup Again, here in the boys' end of things, 45-32, playing a very scrappy Oelwein team who is looking for their second win of the season. And if Jesup doesn't play their cards right and stay focused, it could happen.
Quick foul to start things off here. That foul is going to go against Ethan Weber. That's Ethan, the 6'2" senior guard / forward for the Husky. That's his third foul now, so he certainly is going to need to play a little bit more conservatively.
Try to get a fast break. Oelwein stays momentum with Cox. He's looking for an outlet. Finds it with Jeans, and the shot's going to get knocked away.
There's something about a swat out of bounds that's always kind of satisfying, right? But by the same token, it's not really all that productive. You know, it'd be better if you could swat it, have it drop straight down into your hands, but that's not nearly as exciting.
Jesup back on that defense, top side with Jeans. He takes a three, no good. Parker will pull that down.
Quick pass upfield.
Corbin sees an opening. Back to Parker. Miller, he's looking inside. He finds Lee now, grabs it, puts it up.
Beautiful pass. He put that where only Tyler could get it.
Carson.
It's
all right. We knew what you're talking about.
Tyler could definitely not get that one.
No,
from Iowa
Tyler
City.
probably could not have done that. Even in his heyday, I don't think he could have done that.
Turnover.
Right place, right time as he finds that ball. Dish off to Miller. He's got to control that dribble a little bit. Wide open, Parker McCone, the senior, will get that.
You got to give Miller credit for all of that as he forced the turnover.
9 points. Got an open shot here with Hamilton. Decides to pass it off, and Oelwein turns it over again.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about early on in the game. I mean, those somewhat unforced errors, you just can't have them if you want to win a ball game. Miller with the long three ball attempt, no good.
Over the right side, Jeans. Just need to focus on making some good passes, and Miller all ball will just knock that out of bounds.
A little stare down.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a look as that ball went out.
Just enough where the ref maybe got an eye on you, but he's going to let you have a little bit of fun out there.
Hamilton allowed to shoot that little hook. He's going to 11. Only one team foul so far in this half, and that's for Oelwein. Lee now double teamed. Little check out to Evans, going to get loose.
Yeah, that just kind of flopped out of his hands.
Little one bounce up and looked like Hamilton an opportunity, but a little bounce from behind.
Yeah, blocked by Carter Even, who sprints down the knock.
He had it stolen from him, and he came back and
well, and then
he
caused the turnover on the Huskies, and then sprinted his butt down the court and was rewarded for it.
5:06 to go, third period. Thanks for joining us in the J-Hawks Sports Network, whether on YouTube or Facebook tonight. Miller finds McCone, senior, right over to
what a pass.
Lee now, who's going to take him now, should take him over 20, up to 21 points. Well, take away on the inbound.
Can't get it to drop.
And Oelwein, they've got there's some shining moments that they have.
Yeah. I believe that was that Coach Mines? No. Yes. No. Okay. Coach Mullis of Oelwein calls the full timeout.
Looking at scoring right now, how things are setting up with Jesup in that 54-36 advantage. Jesup shooting 45% from the field, 21 of 46. Actually, if this is accurate, Jesup 1 of 14 from the arch tonight, 11 of 15 from the free throw line. 2 of 8 is Oelwein from the arch, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 14 of 27 overall. And Jesup right there with rebounds, 32 total rebounds, according to Mad Dog statistics.
Can't be wrong if they're from Mad Dog.
You got to wonder.
I believe the three-point statistics because I don't recall more than one of those going in tonight.
Yeah, I think Jack hit. Look at my scoring sheet. Maybe would help me a little bit.
I don't know if
it was
he's hit one.
McCone who's the only one hit the
I was
three.
going to say I remember McCone's. That's the only one.
McCone, the only one with that three in there. And there's Fueling. And trying to get a touch on it from Dahl. Fueling, 9-footer, no good. Lee now gets a pick up and put back.
Clean up. Justin was going to keep that heady play by Miller. Gets in the middle of that passing lane and knocks it off the Husky that was standing out of bounds. Knocks it off his leg. What you looking for, Nate?
I'm just looking at Coach Smine just into the bench, taking it easy now. Not pacing the sidelines anymore.
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
down there with Johnson and
got relegated to the end of the
Schmidt.
Very end of the bench. Looks like three little kids sitting down there, doesn't it?
It
does. Like they got in trouble.
Where's their popcorn? Surprised they're not eating popcorn.
That's the unintentional great pass by McCone to who was that? Fueling?
Yeah, Dahl knocked that one in, and here comes McCone. He gets a foul.
There's a little. Oh shoot! I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Kind of acted like his grandmother down there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going to take McCone down.
Didn't know he was in the way. Something his grandmother would do. 3:39 to go as the free throw comes in from McCone. Well, Abby Reinhardt's son. I get the
Yeah, I know.
Take him 11 points. 59-36. And just letting these guys play.
Good no call there. Right into Jack Miller's hands.
Now Lee now up off the board
Got it.
and in. Gets the drop and will try and get the and one.
Lino shakes his head, nope. You got to try harder than that.
Take him to 25.
Cole Hamilton, Brock Steinloggy set to check into the game for the Huskies. They're going to replace Tarek Pryor and Garrett Keel, and Coach Michael Molis is going to take yet another timeout.
Joe had to jump up. He goes, "Oh, there's a timeout." Too busy chatting at the end of the bench.
So
we're looking at Lee now sitting with 25 points total tonight for him. Got about 6 free throws in that. McCone in there with 11. It's a night where they're just letting them play. But looking at this Oelwein team again, coming in tonight, 1-14 overall. They've got some skill on that team, I believe, and some talent. Turnovers and controlling that ball has been the challenge for them that we've seen tonight. Down 45-32 at half, and Jesup's only allowed them to score 4 points since that break.
Which is good because, as you noted earlier, that Hudson, they played a nice second quarter. I think we only led, by 3 points? Well, we led by more, but during that second quarter, I think we only outscored them by about 3 points. Travel going to go against Brevin Dahl as he comes down all the way to the ground with that ball. Brock Steinloggy inbounding.
Jesup still in a full court press. Even up with that big advantage they have right now. I imagine we will get through 3 quarters and we're going to see a completely different lineup when we get into number 4. Another breakaway from Miller. Bounce over to McCone. Back to Miller. Gets it in and we'll go to the free throw line.
That's a drill you run in practice since you're a little kid. Garrett Keel will check back into the game in place of Carter Jeans. Jack Miller, good. So 3-point play for Jack as they extend their lead to 64-36 for the Huskies.
Second one he's had where he's got the basket and one. Under 3 minutes. Lee now gets a hand on it. Met up there with Cox. Cox trying to force that baseline up. No go on the shot from Keel. Whistle blown, and Dahl, that'll be his third personal. (64-38). Free throw, count that in for Oelwein and Hamilton. He's at 14 total,
Hamilton tonight. It's been a sneaky quiet 14. I don't feel like we probably have just not done a good job of calling his name tonight, but leading scorer for the.
Actually, Sauser's in there at 15, or maybe I was mixing up some numbers, but
that's going to be a technical foul on Fueling. They've had some unnecessary communication on the court. So he goes to the bench.
Reyes comes in. Hamilton, that free throw takes him chance to build on his total of now 15. And Oelwein back on offense, and McCone from behind, and ball goes out of bounds, but you know, Oelwein will have that one back. Complete change of pace from the intensity we had calling the game last night. It's kind of gone downhill a little bit. A little energy up here even. 2:31 to go. Ball bounces around out of bounds, and it will be Jesup this time. Dahl. McCone. Now Dahl will get a couple dribbles before we get across at midcourt.
Going over to Reyes. Reyes considers the three, passes it off. Back to him.
Comes baseline, dish into Lee now. Doesn't work, gets his own rebound, and he'll get fouled.
Yeah, that's a beautiful pass by Reyes to Lee now.
Now Jack Miller was Leenow's hair get out of whack a little bit or got hit in the head. Miller, little skyrocket up top to McCone, who finds a three. Take him to 14.
$1:50 to go in the third period. No good by Cole Hamilton.
Miller crosses right side. Reyes back to Miller. We'll look into Lee now. Shoot from Dahl, and a three will go his way.
Jesup with the 30-point lead on the Huskies suddenly. So what went from a fairly close game in the first half is not close anymore.
Ball gets loose. McCone stays with it, and bodies are flying. Getting intense out there.
Not quite Donnybrook, but
not a Donnybrook, no. Reyes with that first foul for him.
We're going to see Carter even back into the game. He's going to replace Lino. Maybe potentially the last we see of Lino tonight. Although with senior night, I don't know if we'll have more dramatic exit of the. I wouldn't think so. They've got more games to come.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not like this is the last time we're going to see the kid.
Oelwein pull way back or defensively. Approaches 60-second mark.
Brevendal with the pass out to Reyes.
And a little pressure from Jeans. That ball not quite out of bounds, but McCone's going to steal it away. He goes on his own, draws the foul, gets the basket.
We'll send him to the line to make it a three-point play, hopefully. He was up there on that one. Felt like he climbed the ladder a bit.
So he's at 15. That might be a season high for him.
A little short on the free throw.
Miller covering tight on defense, and a foul against Oelwein.
Offensive. It's going to go against Cole Hamilton.
That'll be the 8th team foul for Oelwein. Jesup is in the bonus.
So
Tone calls out that play. A little pick from Even.
I'm trying to figure out if. No, never mind.
Reyes with a 3. No good.
Coach Mullis and one of his assistants, I'm not sure which one it is. I was just looking down and I thought they were twins for a moment. They're not.
You thought you had a news scoop.
Well, I was thinking, man, he coached their freshman squad too, but there's one of his assistants has a strong resemblance to him as we end the third quarter here. I can now see the resemblance is not all that strong at all. So it's possible I need to get my eyes checked.
Turns out the back of their head look alike, especially from 15 feet in the air. That's all right.
Sometimes I get done with a story and think to myself, I wish I wouldn't have told that story. That was unnecessary.
Well, a lot of times I'm waiting for, as the story is progressing.
Is this going to go anywhere?
Well, odds are it doesn't. But when it does, it's really good. So I give you credit on that. Jesup outscores Oelwein 27-11 in that third period as starters remain on the floor, and we may see more of a dramatic exit here, Luke, as I'm sure Joe will start sprinkling in some players here.
Yep. Pretty customary for him to have his starters on the floor into the fourth quarter, almost regardless of what's going on in the game.
Now he's down there drinking Mountain Dew. He's got to have a bag of popcorn down there, I would think. All right, Oelwein ready to come out of that timeout. Or out of the
he does have a
break.
bag of popcorn. He's down there.
Is he really?
Sucking down Mountain Dews and eating popcorn.
Yeah.
What's this world coming to?
I don't know. Fueling comes baseline. He finds Lino. Block up from Hamilton. Jesup maintains that offense. Even. Cross back to Fueling. Dish out. McCone finds a 3. Doesn't work.
Fire your shot on that, McCone. You got a rebound, buddy. Anthony's like, shut up, Baldwin.
Boys back in action tomorrow. JV varsity matinee against Don Bosco. JV games at 3 o'clock here in this gym. And we'll have the game for you on the J-Hawks Sports Network probably just after 4 o'clock, 4:15, some in there for varsity. Right side.
Feel like we should just get some cots and move in up here, Nate.
Yeah, 3 straight nights.
They're going to talk about this one.
Officials will have a conversation.
There they go. That was a pretty obvious mistake to everybody in the gym. I think even the Jesup side was questioning that.
Well, actually,
that's a breakdown in defense right there.
9 points for Kiel. And Lenau draws it and one. Will take him to 27. He's been averaging 21 on the year.
Jarek Pryor is going to check in after the free throw. Pryor will replace Saucer.
Jesup with a 101-47 win on Tuesday against East Marshall. In Bosco tomorrow, Union final home game. Actually, not the final home game, final boy-girl doubleheader home game for the boys. So strike that. That's not our last game, Luke. There'll be some boys' games further in the season.
Well, I had already adjusted my schedule, so I'm not coming to those.
You already found something else to do. Yeah, if I'm looking at this right, not next week, week after, we've got a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. North Tamus, South Hardin, Wapsie Valley. All varsity boys only.
Wow. Very quiet in the gym. Yeah, we got pretty fortunate this year, Nate. I mean, I'd say we as in the Jayhawks. The bulk of our schedule post-Christmas is at home.
Yeah, there was a good chunk. Yeah, December was on the road. Good chunk, good stretch there.
Yep. Man. Jack Miller with the no-look threaded needle. Am I saying that right? Threaded needle.
San Lino back to the free throw line. Fourth personal foul for Hamilton. Double bonus that Jesup's in right now as Lino misses that first free throw. Drop that second one. Take him to 29. I just want to see if he's going to get at least 30 tonight.
It is senior night. You got to leave him in there a little longer.
Oh, he thought too much about it. Thought a little too much about it. Thought he could dunk it in.
He's got some smiles, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have the legs for it.
No.
Now coming off of the minutes from last night.
He got about halfway up and thought, oh no.
I think you get to the point of,
there's the rim.
Do I do this or not do this? You committed.
Everybody in the gym knows he's capable, though, because he's done it. He's done it in a game.
Hamilton's free throw takes him to 18. Leading scorer for the visiting Huskies.
That's right, Anthony. Anthony reminded me the last dunk he had was at Oelwein.
Left side with Fueling, double teamed. Really putting on the press here on a zone. Lee now finds that ball, but does get loose. He finds it back. He thought
I thought he was going to do it right there.
Yeah, he's at 31 now.
Coach's mind's up and about. I anticipate some subs coming.
Deep three. Give it to Hamilton. He continues to build on his total as he goes to 22. Miller behind the back on that dribble. Covered up by Kiel, and he draws another foul.
After the shot, we're going to see Saucer come back in for the Huskies.
Not phased by the taunting in the back. Miller gets that free throw in.
Garrett Keel to the sideline.
Second free throw. Rolls around. Still live. Oelwein will have it. Did you go start my truck yet?
Yeah, I did. You probably didn't even notice that was gone.
Yeah, I didn't notice that at all.
Nearly blocked by Miller. No good.
McComb
Jesup quickly back the other way.
Just shot to Miller with a deep three. Lined up, ready for it. And that's 16 points.
Oelwein steps on the line on the inbounds.
Losing focus, and a timeout is wanted by Oelwein and head coach Michael Molis. And I think Lenow is getting a little bit of razzing on trying to explain himself on an attempted dunk that did not quite come to fruition. Cheerleaders getting the student section riled up right now. Jesup up by quite a bit, 82-54 with the 4:56 to go.
It's my favorite cheer they do. I don't know what it's called. Anna told me last week, and I forget. They kind of shuffle one way and back the other way.
There's a name for it?
Yeah, apparently they have. Do it? No, I can't do it, Anthony.
No, he's got hip problems.
Yeah.
You don't want to get into that.
I just barely made it up that ladder tonight.
Oelwein has outscored Jesup in this fourth period, 11-10. Fueling will inbound. Baseline near side. Up top, McCone. There's Fueling. Right shot, three-pointer. 7 points. Out of bounds, Oelwein misstep, mislook from Hamilton.
I can't lie, I'm a little surprised we haven't seen any subs yet, Nate.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the thought on that. I know you got Don Bosco tomorrow, and
I'm not even
I don't even want to say anything either. I think you even still want to have some of these starters have
look at
some rest to their legs and not 2 full games.
Even with the confident drive to the basket. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we're bringing him in now. 4-minute mark. This must have been what he was eyeing.
So we got Dahl, Reyes.
That's an all-senior lineup coming in there.
Clark Herbert, and who am I missing here?
Oshner, Evans.
Evans.
Yeah, Evans, Reyes. Yeah, Dahl and BCH.
Evans got an interesting hairdo going tonight. I'm not sure what do you call that? Multiple man buns?
Yeah, something like that. Mini buns?
He will come in. So a full squad change out here. Evans will come in for Fueling, thank you, after he shoots his second free throw here. And he won't because there's no dead ball.
3:47 to go. Oelwein, big shot right side with Pryor. That'll be a miss. There's Oshner. Down to Fueling. Dish out to Reyes. He tries a three and hits it.
Nothing but net. Nice
Timeout.
Nice job, Reyes.
Joe will try and wait a timeout to get that substitution in, but Oelwein quick on the inbound. Backboard no good, and there's BCH. Push this right side. Reyes. And Dahl. Go right side. Is Reyes going to do another back-to-back
Got it.
three? He does.
Boom.
And that's 6 points for him, and timeout is taken.
Love it.
So that will allow Evans to come in the game.
Andrew Round in for the Huskies.
So a timeout taken, and Joe just wanted a substitution, but Oelwein was like, no, I want to talk to these guys.
Andrew Round and Ethan Diedermerman. I can't say that. Diedermerman. I'm sure that's not correct.
Detemmerman.
Detemmerman.
Can you say cinnamon?
Cinnamon. Really? His mom was a year younger than Anthony Baugh. Our man behind the magic box up here.
Yeah, he's a Husky alum up here.
Yeah?
Not just a Husky alum. That's not a descriptive word either. That's a mascot. We're not making fun of his size, ladies and gentlemen, or his pants size when he was a junior. 3 minutes. Ball gets loose out of bounds. It will remain Oelwein.
BCH went flying through there. I thought he was actually going to take flight into the crowd for a minute. He would have flapped his wings. He might have got another 10 feet.
Full senior lineup in there. 10 seniors, and the only senior that isn't on that floor, or a couple seniors, is Merrick Sly and Cameron Trayer. They're out injured. Shot from Evans misses. Out of bounds.
Nearly a full senior. Brevendal's just a junior.
Yes, correct. So four seniors, let's say. Running clock. You'll see substitution come in with Chris Roca.
Nolan Evans' parents are also Oelwein alums.
Wow. Decided to move south for the weather,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Just like Anthony. Degree warmer down here. Pulled down by Oshner. There's Dahl. He's going to run point. Reyes give and go. He gets a layup. He's got 8 points tonight.
Great pass by Dahl and nice job by Reyes to bring that ball in, get control of it, and go up with it.
90 seconds to go. Shot misses for Oelwein. BCH going after it. It'll go out of bounds, and it will be white ball. Jesup.
Nice job by BCH to sell that. I mean, I think it was the right call, but he pointed white direction and took off running. I think the ref was just like, okay. He seems confident.
Dahl, left side, finds BCH. Is he going to go in the paint? Little dish off to Oshner. I'm not sure Oshner was looking for it as BCH got tripped up. Under a minute, moving clock. Three's just going to hit that rim. Follow up there by Round. He misses the shot. And BCH.
Ball's going to stay with the Huskies. As Nate said, we are in a running clock situation.
Top with Roca. He's looking for an outlet. A little pressure from Reyes and from Brody Clark Hurlbert. Oshner covering tight down low. Under 10 seconds.
C.J. Beatty with the ball for the Huskies. We didn't get his name mentioned.
Ethan
Jackson Weber. We may have.
Temmerman with the shot.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jackson Weber was also in the game for the Huskies, so hopefully we got all the names called there.
Jesup just 5 short of getting 2 games this week with 100 or more points. They beat East Marshall tonight, 101-47, winning tonight 96-60. Leading scorer is Carson Lenow with 31 points. Probably 8 free throws made in there. 16 for Jack Miller, 16 for Parker McCone. I'm going to guess that's a season high for him. Fueling with 7. Reyes coming in with 2 3-pointers here in the fourth period, along with a basket. Take him to 8. Dahl's got 7. Leading scorer is Hamilton for Oelwein with 22 points. And again, Jesup going to now a record overall in the season of 10-5, 5-0 in conference play. Oelwein set back 1-15 overall, 0-6 in conference play as we move into tomorrow for a non-conference game against Don Bosco. Any final closing comments tonight, Luke?
Good win for the girls and the boys tonight. Both games started out somewhat close through that first quarter, and then they just stretched out, and both teams took care of business as they should have.
So we will be back on air tomorrow just after 4 o'clock is what we anticipate as Jesup hosts Don Bosco on this floor. We'll have it for you on the J-Hawks Sports Network from Heartland Technology. For Luke Baldwin, Anthony Baugh, and our camera operator Eric Clark, I'm Nate Claybert from the upper patio of the South Gym in Jesup. Again, final score tonight, boys win 96-60, girls win 60-23 over the Oelwein Huskies. Everybody have a great, safe weekend. Stay warm and go Jayhawks.